Hey, what's up everybody? Greg Randolph here from DECKED, the marketing guy, and some exciting stuff here to show you today. You've probably heard by now over the internets that we're making some new drawer systems or something crazy like that. So I'm here to give you the straight dope, the rundown, so you know exactly what's new and how we've made our existing award-winning legacy product even better. Long story short, we went in a competition with ourselves and we decided to try to make our product better and up the ante over what we had been making. We believe in constant improvement, and our award-winning drawer system went through hundreds of revisions to get to where it was just a few months ago. We listen to customers, we read the reviews obsessively, we monitor customer service calls to understand how our product is performing in the hands of you all, and we spend a lot of time talking to customers in the field, at shows, and yeah, even at the gas station quite often. But we went out and talked to more people, hundreds of customers we interviewed in person or via online surveys to really understand what they liked and didn't like, and we listened to their complaints. Long story short, we knew we could do better. We had just gotten to a point at which we were limited by our existing molds and tooling to keep making our existing product better, so we started over from scratch. And the result of that, and it's almost a year now of work, is pretty exciting. It's here right behind me. I'm gonna show you all about it. Same product specs, 2,000 pound payload, 200 pounds per drawer, and a 200 to 220 pound product weight. It's weatherproof, even more weatherproof. It's secure, as secure if not more. Easy to assemble, custom cut to your bed, and carries the same lifetime warranty you guys have come to know and appreciate. So what's new? Well, I guess we'll start with the logo. It's on my head here. We'd like to mold our logo into everything, it seems like, and since we were making new products, we decided it'd be a good time to update our logo. And I just want you guys to know that, love it or hate it, we're the same people that were here the whole time doing what we've been doing. We just decided to make a logo that's a little bit easier to read. But more importantly, let's talk about the product. The first thing is we went to high pressure injection molding. We actually built a factory ourselves with the largest, most sophisticated molding presses and robotic automation tools that money can buy. High pressure yields higher fidelity parts. Doing it ourselves gives us more exact control over processing and an ability to increase the quality of fit and finish immensely. And most importantly, it actually added about a 25% increase in impact resistance. Super cool, you say? Well, let's get into the nuts and bolts. The first thing is drawer extension. We know that's your #1 complaint, that our drawers don't come out all the way. Unfortunately, we can't defy the laws of physics, and we still believe that wheels instead of slides are a better drawer experience. Slides are great in your kitchen, but in the real world, they bend, they bind, they get sticky, and as you put more weight on a slide, it decreases how easily it is to roll, unlike wheels, which actually as they get heavier, roll more smoothly. On the drawer extension though, we were able to pull kind of a fast one on Sir Isaac Newton, and we made on a full-size long, the drawer will now come out 12 more inches, so there's only 18 inches left underneath the panel. That's a foot of increased drawer extension. I'm sorry we didn't get it to come out all the way. We tried, but this is a huge improvement. You'll notice you'll be able to reach the back of the drawer without having to lean over the tailgate too far and access that stuff in the back of your drawer. The other really noticeable thing is drawer draft. Let me grab an example and I'll show you the difference between the old drawer and the new drawer. So the shape of the drawers have changed. Actually, it may not look like much, but pretty dramatically. The old drawer on the top that we've been selling for almost a decade now has a 6-degree draft, which makes it more of a trapezoid kind of shape. And the new drawer has a 1-degree draft. So it's basically a perfect square. And what that does is, first off, it gives you 10% more volume in your drawer. You'll also notice that the form factor is much more conducive to everything else that exists in the real world, which is usually square, not shaped like a trapezoid. And if you've had experience with our drawers and you're stuffing a sleeping bag or something soft in there, or maybe like some different bags or whatever, because the shape of the drawer, when you're really packing them in there, they start to creep up. And it doesn't seem like you ever have quite enough space just based on like some weird things with the geometry. So that was a real complaint. We took it seriously. We figured out how to engineer a 1-degree draft in the drawer, and this is the new drawer you see today. Again, 10% more storage volume, and really a much more usable form factor. So the next improvement I'm really excited about, a common complaint is, hey man, you took my bed tie-downs away. Well, we did, because you don't have to drill holes in your truck to connect our drawer system to your truck bed, which is a great thing. But if you're a truck person, you commonly carry things around that might need to be strapped down. We came up with a really cool strategy to integrate tie-downs into the top of the deck system. So you'll see here, there are 8 tie-down locations on a full-size drawer system. And this gives you corner-to-corner lashing, also lashing across the middle. And they're integrated right in. It's actually a steel-to-steel construction. There's a D-ring that pops up from the surface. It's totally flat when you're not using it. But when you want to tie something down, you lift it up, get your tie down strap, clip into it like that. They have a scary pull-out for us. It's actually a steel-to-steel connection. So this tie down is connected to the steel C-channel that your wheel rolls in that's directly tied down via a turnbuckle to your bed tie down. Super strong, scary strong. I mean, we test this thing and fortunately no one lost an eye. So when we're showing you the tie downs, you probably notice there's something else going on in the corner that looks different than what you're used to. And that's true because there is. We actually realized that we used to have these ammo cans in the corners and we thought they were clever. You could put your toe straps or your cleaning products or crushed up beer cans in them and they were pretty handy. But we learned from our customers that they were actually taking up a lot of bed space and it wasn't a very efficient use of space, kind of a weird shape for putting anything that you really needed access to in. So we got rid of the ammo cans. Now you'll see the support is actually a foot. It's a molded foot, has the same payload, same rigidity as before, but the ammo can is now gone. In its place is a cool strategy that we are using. We're using a turnbuckle to tie it down to your bed. And then if you look in here, we get these stash bins that come with the system, but now you have unfettered access to this entire distance all the way to the wheel well. So whatever you want to put in there, you can now use regardless of what the space that we've limited to you. You can use these for small things. Also an update to the stash bins over ammo cans is they're now weatherproof and waterproof, as well as lockable. We have optional core locks that you can put in the stash bin to keep it from getting broken into. And just like the ammo cans, the lids snap down into place. And like I said, they're waterproof and you can lock them. And finally, another really important improvement we've made, and I think you guys will really appreciate this, is we do hear it quite a bit that I'm getting dust in my drawers or even some air-blown snow and that kind of thing. Small amounts, but still a nuisance. And look, they're not Tupperware tight. The way it works is the way it works, but we knew we could do better. So we went and studied actually the aerodynamics of what's going on back there and found some ways to reduce the amount of airborne particulate matter that was getting into drawers. And I think we've done a great job of reducing that almost to zero. So you have to take my word for it because it's closed up inside of here. But the two things you'll notice when you get out of the box is on the cab side, there's now a closeout panel that seals off the drawers from any wind that might be coming from behind the cab. And then on the sides of the drawers, on the outbound side, we've also added a closeout panel that guards that wind from being able to circulate and create a vortex that gets that little bit of dust or a little bit of air-blown snow in the back of your drawers. It's still not Tupperware, and we don't claim it's Tupperware, so don't put your laptop computer in there, but for all your tools and gear, this is gonna offer a much more secure and dry and particulate-free environment for it to travel about. You'll also be pleased to know that just like before, we're gonna load your drawer system up with some free accessories at the time of purchase, but there's some new exciting things in store, so let me show you here. Just like in the past, we'll give you a drawer organizer. That's a handy little bin that locks into the handle pocket of the drawer for storing your duct tape and bug spray and whatnot. You'll get two dividers. They look like this now. More to come on this later in subsequent videos, but two dividers will come at no extra charge with your drawer system. And then we're gonna load you up with our new cases. Please meet the 6er. And if you're paying attention, the half rack. These are roughly the same size as the crossbox and D-box in the past, loaded with way more features, much more useful and functional. Really, really a new jump in quality, technology, and performance in our case line. But you'll have to tune in to the Deco Case 101 video to learn all about these boxes. But just like before, we're including some of those accessories for free, so you get full use out of your drawer system right out of the gate. The quality, the engineering, the performance of these cases are leaving everything we've made in the past in the dust. I encourage you to check out the 101 videos on these cases. They're super cool, and I'm really excited about them. That's it. That's what's new and exciting about the new drawer system from DECKED. Thanks you guys for tuning in. This is a really, really big improvement in the product quality and usability for the customer. We listened to you guys, we took it seriously, and we spent the last year coming out with this to make it an even better product than it was before. Obviously, if you have any questions, as always, hit us up in the comments, slide into our DMs. You can send us an email, you can call us on the phone, send us a love letter, whatever you want. We're here to help, answer any questions you might have, and look forward to making you all a customer of the new drawer system.
Your truck accessories pro.